Let's pray. Mighty God, and goodness have appointed the offices of leaders and county assemblies for the welfare of society and the just government of the people. We beseech you to behold your favor as for servants who will be pleased to God the performance of important trust in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant us to treat and consider all matters of health and our consideration. In so just and faithful a manner to promote your honor and glory and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our county, and of those who seek justice. Clerk, kindly take us through the order of the day.
Third Assembly, third session. Order paper number 195 of today, Tuesday, 11th June 2024 at 2:30 p.m. Order number 1, administration of oath.
Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, I have got two communications to make. One is that festival that was supposed to be in Kisumu is coming in the month of August. The festival that was supposed to be held in Kisumu sometime back was postponed to the month of August 2024 because of the floods that were there previously. And I have been requested to inform the sports committee that the assembly will be required to play some games, especially football, at the commencement of Festa Kisumu. The program is being drawn, which teams will play, but I think the reason why it's being communicated earlier is so that we prepare. So for those, especially those who are playing football, you need to start practicing. It's our event. We have been honored to hold it in Kisumu, and as the host, it's important that you be part of it. So I'm seeing who is the vice chair of the sports committee, Honorable Were. I have not noticed your chair, so please take charge of that so that you organize appropriately. August is not very far from today. Honorable members, I also want to make a communication on a matter of procedure for seeking statement pursuant to standing orders number 41 2B. This communication relates to a matter on procedure relating to the manner of seeking statements from the chairperson of committees. As you recall, on Wednesday, 29th May 2024, during the afternoon sitting, a member for Market Kimani Ward, Honorable Seth Kanga, rising on standing order number 12B, sought a statement from the chairperson of the County Assembly Service Board. Honorable members, I wish to mention at the onset of that the procedural provision on statements in our standing order is expressly provided for in standing order number 41 to be as follows. That a member may request for a statement from a committee chairperson, underline committee chairperson, relating to matters under the mandate of the committee, and the Speaker may appoint a day for the statement to be made or direct that the statement be issued on the same day. That is Standing Order number 41. From the Standing Order, the said Standing Order, that's 1 2b, it is immediately observed that a statement may only be sought from a chairperson of a committee, and that the committee referred to pursuant to this standing order is a committee within the contemplation of Standing Orders number 193 for orders providing mandates of select and pursuant committees. Be informed that it was in the mind of the drafters of these standing orders that the committee contemplated in Standing Order number 41 2b must be a committee with the capacity to perform functions which the County Assembly in session is not fitted to perform in its corporate form. And whereas Standing Order number 41 2b also connotes with it a right of members to seek statement from committee chairpersons, such rights is not without limitation. And whereas it follows therefore that the statement sought pursuant to Standing Order number 41 2b must 1 be sought from a chairperson of a committee established in accordance with the standing orders, and 2 be on matters within the mandate of the said committee. Thus, based on the statement sought by Honorable Seth Kanga, I find that the statement was sought from the chairperson of the board as a matter of right. As a matter of right, the honorable member ought to have responded to. However, having noted that the reading of Standing Order number 41 2b contemplated a committee, the board being a corporate body pursuant to Section 12 of the County Assembly Services Act 2017, is in itself neither a creation of the standing order nor a committee of the County Assembly within the meaning of Standing Orders number 41 2b. This Honorable House only then need post that in what manner or with what procedure is the chairperson of the board to respond and or provide the statement to the honorable member who sought the statement. That is Honorable Seth Kanga. Honorable members, I have also observed that from the reading of these standing orders, number 41 2b, there may be an attempt from this House to bestow upon the chairperson of the board the capacity to respond on the floor as any other chair of the committee, since the chair of the board is the Speaker of the Assembly, and that some members of the board are also members of the County Assembly. However, I find such an attempt to be unprocedural and therefore voidable pursuant to the standing orders, since by bestowing such powers to the chair of the board to respond on the floor of the House, this House will immediately injure the corporate veil of the board pursuant to Section 12 of the County Assembly Service Act 2017, which will then raise an assumption that the board is in itself a committee within the contemplation of Standing Order number 41. I further wish to note that the corporate character of the board does not immunize the board from the County Assembly oversight, but instead places it within the County Assembly oversight regions pursuant to Article 185 of the Constitution, Section 8 and Section 9 of the County Government Act 2012, provisions which are consequently given effect by Section 36 of the County Assembly Service Act 2017. Thus, the board, like any other corporate bodies within the county government, may only be oversighted as a sector by a relevant county assembly sectoral committee. It is thus found that even though the statement had been raised and consequently committed to the board jointly with the Committee on Labor, the manner of committal being an attempt at remedying the procedural breach that was already committed is in itself not an appropriate remedy, but further exacerbates the breach that had already been committed. The committal of the statement is but a declaration that the Labour Committee and the board is being jointly committed to handle the matter are legally equal. This is acutely not legally sound, since one is an instrument of oversight, while another is a corporate body with the power to sue and to be sued, and therefore is not to be oversighted like any other corporate body within the county government as a sector within them, meaning bestowed on sectoral committees pursuant to our standing orders. Honorable members, you will also recall that on Thursday, 22nd February 2024, I made a ruling in regards to the procedure for statements, particularly on procedures that are to be fulfilled before a statement is sought on the floor of this House. I only need to remind this Honorable House that the ruling was necessitated by the need to guide this House on the manner of handling statements. And we are on a full range of procedures and examined the precedents of Parliament to determine how the rules of procedures have been applied and interpreted in the past in relation to the manner of handling statements. In the ruling made on Thursday, 22nd February 2024, it was as follows. That one, all statements shall be serialized for purposes of record keeping, and two, that the House Business Committee shall approve all statements and schedule the same on a paper. Honorable members, I have therefore further found that despite the earlier mentioned procedural breaches of the statement sought by Honorable Member of Market Kiliwani, the statement additionally did not fulfill the basic established procedures pursuant to the ruling made on Thursday, 22nd February 2024. For avoidable of doubt, I did mention that the Speaker's rulings constitute precedents by which subsequent speakers, members, and officers are guided, and such precedents are or followed as conventions of this House. Therefore, in order to further the oversight intent of Honorable Seth Kanga pursuant to this statement and remedy the procedural breaches already mentioned, I wish to direct that one, the statements be sought procedurally, both in its contents and the manner of seeking statements in accordance with Standing Order 41-2B and the Speaker's ruling made on 22nd February 2024. And two, that the consideration of the statement is temporarily deferred, awaiting new submissions in accordance with the standing orders. The House is properly guided. Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Honorable Samuel Dede.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Pursuant to provision of orders number 182.6 of the standing orders, I wish to table today, Tuesday, 11th June 2024, a report of water, environment, natural resources, and climate change on the status of projects within the county. Thank you.
Have your seat. Honorable members, the Committee on Environment, the Committee on Water and Environment, of Member State, report on the status of water projects with the county to consider it for purpose of hearing for debate. Honorable Were.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to the provision of orders number 182, subsection 6 of the standing orders, I wish to table today, Tuesday, 11th June 2024, a report of the Implementation Committee on Labor and Social Welfare Services on the petition by the retirees of the defunct Ahero and Nyando local authorities on the matter of verification of pending claims of retirees of the defunct local authorities. Thank you.
Honorable members, the report, sorry, the Senate Committee on report on the implementation status of the House resolution on the report by Committee on Labor and Social Welfare Services on its consideration of the petition by retirees of the defunct Ahero and Anyando local authorities on the matter of verification of pending claims of retirees of the defunct local authorities. To consider it for purposes of debate. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Honorable Samuel Lady.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That pursuant to the provision of orders number 45(1) of the standing orders, this House a report of water, environment, natural resources, and climate change on the status of the projects within the county. Thank you.
Honorable James Were.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to give a notice of motion that pursuant to the provision of orders number 45, subsection 1 of the standing orders, this House give a report of Implementation Committee on report by Labor and Social Welfare Services on the petition by retirees of the defunct Ahero and Nyando local authorities on the matters of verification of pending claims of retirees of the defunct local authorities. Thank you.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Yes, the Honorable James Omolo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to orders number 42(2)C, which mandates me as an interim member of the House Business Committee, appointed pursuant to orders number 154(7) of the standing orders, and on behalf of the County Assembly Majority Leader, to present and lay on the table of the County Assembly a statement informing the County Assembly of the business coming before the House on the following week. Honorable Speaker, this is therefore to bring to the attention of members and the County Assembly that for the week commencing Wednesday 12th June to Tuesday 18th June 2024, the Select Committee on Assembly House Business in its last meeting approved the following tentative businesses to appear in the order papers as follows. On Wednesday 12th June 2024 at 9 a.m., we have a petition. The Honorable Speaker will report on a petition. The Honorable Speaker will report on petition to the County Assembly by Mr. Stephen Otieno Pio on behalf of the residents of the Kisumu on the matter of alleged violation and infringement of fundamental rights and freedoms of the residents of Kisumu County under Articles 28, 32, 39, 42, 43, and 60A of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, and in accessibility of Lake Victoria at Dunga Beach area in Kisumu. Mr. Speaker, on Wednesday, 12th June 2024 at 2:30 p.m., we have a substantive motion, which is substantive business for the day. 1, The chairperson of the Select Committee on Implementation, Honorable Henrietta Bodo, will move a motion for the adoption of the committee report on the status of implementation of the House resolutions, on the report of Labor and Social Welfare Services, on the petition by retirees of the defunct Ahero and Nyando local authorities, on the matter of verification of pending claims of retirees of the defunct local authorities. Mr. Speaker, on Thursday, 13th June 2024 at 2:30 p.m., we will have papers to be laid. The Chairperson, Sectoral Committee on Medical Services, Public Health and Sanitation, Honorable Vincent Jagongo, will table reports on the 1. The status of Moroni County Hospital, 2. The status of Lumumba County Hospital, 3. The status of Kombewa County Hospital, 4. The financial management concerns in the county health care system. Case of audit reports by PICPAC Committee. 5. Proposal to amend the Kisumu County Health Facilities Improvement Fund FIF Act 2021 in accordance with the Facilities Improvement Financing FIF Act 2023. Mr. Speaker, on the notices of motion, the Chairperson, Sectoral Committee on Medical Services, Public Health and Sanitation, Honorable Vincent Jagongo, will give notices of motion that this House adopts its reports on the 1. The status of Moroni County Hospital, 2. Status of Lumumba County Hospital, 3. Status of Kombewa County Hospital, 4. The financial management concerns in the county healthcare system. Case of audit reports by PICPAC Committee. 5. Proposal to amend the Kisumu County Health Facilities Improvement Fund FIF Act 2021 in accordance with the Facilities Improvement Financing FIF Act 2023. Mr. Speaker, the substantive business for the day will be the Chairperson of the Sectoral Committee on Water, Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change, Honorable Samuel Dede, will move a motion for adoption of the committee report on the status of the projects within the county. Mr. Speaker, on Tuesday, 18th June 2024 at 2:30 p.m., we'll have statements. The Leader of Majority will issue a statement pursuant to Orders number 41-2C on the business coming before the County Assembly for the week commencing Wednesday, 19th June 2024. And we'll have a substantive business for the day. The Chairperson, Sectoral Committee on Medical Services, Public Health and Sanitation, Honorable Vincent Jagongo, will move a motion for adoption of the committee report on the financial management concerns in the county healthcare system. Case of audit reports by PICPAC Committee. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to conclude. Thank you.
It's statement time. Next order.
Commencement of business. Mr. Speaker and all members, there's no any business to be transacted in the order paper.
Members, you can be upstanding. I want to request that at the end of the session we remain behind. We have some 10 or 15 minutes kamkunchi before we leave. But there being no any other business in the order paper, the House stands adjourned until tomorrow, Wednesday, the 12th of June 2024 at from 9